want to tell me when you guys left Hawaii, because I know, Dad, you were probably one of the first ones to come, yeah?
He was the first one.
Oh, okay, so when you first came from Hawaii to California, what are some things you did to help bring the family all over to California?
Yeah, when I came, then I started going to, I was still, because I wasn't graduating from high school yet.
Yeah.
So I went to Aunty High, and then I start working. I work during the day and I go night school.
Okay.
So, but I work during the day to make some money. And my first job was working in where they make those mobile home and camping trailer. In El Monte.
Oh wow.
That was my first job. And then as I get, then I start looking for other jobs. And now I work at, what's the name of the toys, Silia?
The what?
Mattel?
Oh, Mattel.
Yeah, Mattel toy.
Yep.
Yeah, I worked there. I was working 2 jobs.
Oh wow.
I worked there in the summertime because I didn't go to school, So I worked during the day at Mattel, and in the night I worked somewhere else.
When did you start working for Sears?
Yeah, that's one of my first jobs was Sears.
Yep.
Yeah, I worked for Sears and Roebuck, and I was a shipping clerk.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was a shipping clerk. I went in and applied, and then my first job was, the lady that was my supervisor, it was like delivering a mail within the
corporate
department. And then she said that, this guy got some potential, Then he said, you want to move up there? I said, oh yeah, yes. So she started teaching me how to do the shipping and receiving clerk. So she promoted me to that. Yeah. And then after that, I started applying for jobs in the county, and that's when I started working for the county. And then of course after the county, I see potential of going others, moving up the ladder, and the county wasn't moving fast enough, so I started applying for. Then I'm from county. I went to Santa Ana, Silia. Yeah, I went to work for the city of Santa Ana. I was a construction inspector there, and then in the meantime I was applying for a job for other cities. And then this small city, Placentia, I applied, and the guy that was the city manager there says, he was reviewing my application. He sees all this what I've been doing in the past, so they picked 3 of us for the final interview, and he gave me the opportunity, and that was my first superintendent job was in Placentia.
Nice.
Then in the meantime, the guy that recommended me for the job there, went to Pomona, and then there was a job opening up in Pomona. It was a superintendent job, and then he called me. He says, "Holy, I have a job here. I really want you to come and apply. There's 2 superintendents that are going to be retired, and I see a potential of merging 2 departments under you. You're very capable of handling both departments." I said, "Well, yeah, if the money is right." He said, "Oh yeah, the money is way better than Placentia." So I went to Pomona. Sure enough, I got the job. And I had both the street department and the sanitation department. So I ran that, and then the guy that was a city manager in Carson, they were looking for somebody for the superintendent for public works in Carson. Carson was a very young city, and this guy that he knew through organizations said, "Hey, there's a guy lives in Carson, but he's a superintendent out in Pomona. You ought to see if you can talk to him, see if he's, you know, I'm sure he'd be interested in a job. So he called me up and he introduced himself and says, oh, okay. I said, well, I would really like to. He asked me what time I got off. I said, I told him, okay, if I can come down and see him in his office. So I told so when I went home, we had a babysitter for Ryan and Katie.
Yeah.
Her name was Hilda.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and so I said to Hilda, I'm gonna go I have a meeting with the city, so I'll take Ryan with me, and then you just keep an eye on Katie. So I took Ryan, and Ryan was only 3 years old at the time, I think. So I went down and met with him, and then he said, oh, I would really like to have you, and would you accept the job? I said, well, I won't say yes. It all depends on what the offer I can get, you know, from you guys. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm making in Pomona. And the guy said, well, we can offer you the same thing you have in Pomona. I said, no, I won't accept that. He said, well, why not? I said, it's not a matter of because I live in Carson and I don't have to travel that far, or, you know, it's the matter of principle, the money. I said, if you pay me $1 more, maybe I'll accept it. He said, but I can't do that. I got to go to council for it. I said, well, do whatever you have to do. If you have to go to council for approval, then do it. He says, oh boy, you are hard. You're a hard guy to be good. No, I'm not hard. I'm just, you put yourself in my shoes. Would you do it? And then he laughed. He said, I guess you're right. So I said, okay, well, I would like for you to put it on the agenda, and I'd like for you to come to the council meeting. So they put it on the agenda, so I went to the council meeting that night, and that's when Kay Callis was a councilwoman. I mean, it was a mayor. And so I got to my item, and then they called me up, you know, to come up. The city manager called me up, so I went up, and then the mayor, Callis, says, Willie, I was expecting to see a 6'5", 6'6" Samoan. What happened to you? And I said to her, well, Madam Mayor, Samoans come all different sizes. The ones that you refer to, 6'5", 6'6", big bodies, small brain. You see a small body, big brain, all brains. She laughed, you know. She laughed and said, I've never heard of that before, but I guess I said, yeah, I'm telling you the truth. I said, I'm a small Samoan body size-wise, but I got a lot of brains. And I'm sure that's the reason why you guys want me to come to Carson, because there's a lot of things that needs to be done in our city. So they vote on it and they approve it. They approve it right there, you know, to offer me the next step up.
So how much more did they give you compared to what Pomona was giving you?
$250 more.
A month?
No, yeah, a month, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the rest was history. And that was right during it was 1984. That was during the
Olympics.
Summer Olympic.
I know, because I went to the parade with Katie and Ryan. And
remember that?
Of course. I went to UCLA to the gymnastic, the qualifications.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I went to the diving because I had such a big crush on Greg Louganis. So I went to go watch his diving over at the USC pool. I don't know if it was
That's
called.
right, because Lori lived with us.
Yeah. I took those kids everywhere.
Yeah.
I have pictures from that parade with the torch. You know how they carried the torch?